Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and today we're talking used cars. This one is stock number X1015A. It's a 2015 Kia Sportage. It's really nice. Let's go take a look. All right, 2015 Kia Sportage. This one's nice. I'll tell you what we do with these videos here, because it's of course the age of social distancing. This video gives you an idea of what the car is all about. Some of the features, some of the options. We'll talk about the lights and everything else and features inside. And then if you want to see more details about how this car is unique, because of course every used car is unique, there's a couple extra features. If there's any scratches or dents or anything else, just connect with our salespeople. So basically what we do here is we see if the car is right for you, and then from there we go down and narrow it down, because in this age of social distancing, you can't just visit us the way you used to. So we will happily go through every piece of this car with you if that's what you want. Out front, we've got nice LED marker lights that are down in this area right here. Then you've got projector beam headlights over on the side, high beams there as well, and fog lights down low. I'll show you what the rims look like. They look really nice. Nice alloy rims there, sort of the dark and chrome, kind of like what we're doing in the 2020 models now. You got a two-tone sort of dark and light. Got a roof rack up top there. There's also a sunroof up there. We'll talk about that in a minute. Come along the backside here. You see a nice big oval dual exhaust on the bottom there. This is the SX Turbo model, so lots of horsepower here and a lot of fun as well. It's a very nice car to drive and a lot of features inside. Speaking of that, let's go show you them right now. All right, it is a keyless entry car, and what that means is it is also a push button start. So we'll just push that button there. Oops, I should probably put my foot on the brake. There we go. All right, you'll see the dash come to life there. Okay, on the left side, tachometer and temperature gauge. On the right side, you got a speedometer and fuel gauge. In the center, you have an information display that's really customizable. So that's a full display screen, and you can customize that in a lot of different ways. You do see a little bit of glare as I'm filming from just this camera. I don't see any glare from real life, so it's just kind of the one eye versus two eyes of the camera. Coming across here, you have a nice big display screen. So just like our modern cars, this one is a navigation as well as AM, FM, and satellite radio, and of course Bluetooth streaming, so all the features you would want. It even has a CD player, which of course we don't do anymore. So it's kind of the do-everything radio. You can see there's a little SD map down there. That's where your mapping system goes. Scroll down a little bit here, and you can see this is the dual zone climate control, so I can push it for auto, which it already is in. If I want to change the temperature on the right side or left side, I can do that separately. So it doesn't have to be in Fahrenheit. It can be Celsius as well if you like. You want to sync everything back together, you just sync it up like that. So nice, easy use buttons there, simple. Scrolling down a little further, you can connect to your devices in here. So you've got two 12-volt ports there, just like that. They've got nice little caps on them to keep them nice and clean inside, and also help the look a little bit. There's a USB port there as well to charge your phone. You'll notice what I like to call, let's see if we can get it together now. There we go, rump roasters. Heated seats, 2 levels of heated seats, but also 2 levels of ventilated seats, which is really quite nice. And that is on driver and passenger side there. You can see it's an automatic transmission, so it does have a manual shift mode, and you can see there's a 4-wheel drive lock button. Now, you never have to use that 4-wheel drive lock button unless you're completely stuck in snow. It'll let the system think for itself. It's usually the best way to do it. It does have a manual shift. I can show you that. Just tap it up or down right there. So put it in park again. As we scroll across the dash, I'll show you what that looks like. Sort of a nice metallic looking piece, sort of a dark gray. I don't know if the color will show up perfectly in camera there, but sort of like a darker gray. It is plastic, of course, but it looks really nice. Coming across here, you've got some nice leather area there, or leather feeling area. It's got some nice stitching, and of course that is soft touch. The seats I will try to show you there, they have a little bit of ventilation, or a little bit of perforation there, and that helps with the ventilated seats. You can see it's got a manual there as well. I'm going to scroll to the back now. As we do that, you can see it is a 5-passenger car, and you've got an armrest in there as well. So kind of a quick view there. I'm not using a wide angle camera anymore because I think this one has a little bit more clarity. So bear with me as you can't see everything perfectly. Oops, going the wrong way here. Let me go up as well. Here's what we've got above me. A big sunroof. Not just a standard size sunroof, but a big sunroof. And then in the back, a secondary sunroof. So that's kind of like the precursor to our panoramic roofs. The dual panel sunroof. Those are big panels too. They don't show great on camera, but big panels. So we'll come across back to the steering wheel here. Scrolling back around. All right, so go a second there. You see all the sort of flickering there of the dash. That's just because it's a nice clear LED or lit up sort of there. So nice clear. You won't see it flicker in real life, but just the way the camera catches it, sometimes it can flicker, and that's it's an indication actually of a very high-end looking dash. All right, right side of the steering wheel, you've got the cruise control here. Down here, kind of interesting, this car was traded in on a Kia Seltos. On the Kia Seltos, a button like this helps with the lane keep and the lane following assist feature. This one actually just changes the way the steering feels. You have a normal and a sport mode and a comfort mode, so you can just sort of change the way the steering feels as you cycle through there, and it's sort of the precursor to our drive modes. Here on this side of the base of the steering wheel, you have our Bluetooth controls, and of course on this side you have our audio controls. You'll notice up there on the windshield, or sorry, the headlight stock, I can set the lights to automatic, and I can set the fog lights to on. So when the headlights are on, the fog lights will come on as well. Of course, automatic headlights and fog lights. You've got a little bit of control of that center information display with the buttons over here, which look like they're out of the way, but they're nice and easy to reach with your thumb, as you can sort of see right there, or your fingers if you like as well. And that'll change some of the information in the center of your screen. And you can see there's a lot of information there as well. Down here, there's an active eco mode, sort of the precursor to our drive modes as well. So traction control, that is also hill descent control as well. And there are parking sensors in this car. In other words, it beeps when you back up and you approach something. One thing I didn't show you here, I will throw it in reverse for a second as we do that. There's your backup camera. So good sized backup camera with some guidelines in there as well. And hard to show the clarity of the screen online, but it is very clear screen as well. All right, we're gonna turn the car off. We're gonna hop out for a quick second. I should show you on the side here, we've got power windows, power locks, power mirrors, and of course this button here, right up top, folds in the mirrors. So you can see them folded in like that. So if you wanna park it a little tighter or keep people from hitting those, you can just pop it in with the button there. As we hop out of the car, I'll show you what the key fob looks like. Simple Kia key fob. So just like that. So it's got lock, unlock, and the trunk button as well, which unlocks just the trunk, as well as a panic button there. I'm gonna pop open the trunk while we're here. As we pop it open, you can see this is nice. It's got the cargo net here, which is currently not set up, but you can see it can just connect in the bottom there. You've also got the shade as well, so you can cover that up as well. There's a 12-volt port over here, and on the opposite side over here, if I can get to it, come on, you have the extra, I think that's a subwoofer speaker, so an extra speaker there. So there you go. If you're interested in this car, feel free to give us a call. And like I said, there's always things that make this not a brand new car. If you want to see anything, any scratches or dents, they'll go over little minor imperfections on this car with you. Just what we do these videos for is just to see if you're interested in this model. So there you go. If you're interested in this, again, give us a call. Phone number is 519-304-6542. The easiest way to reach us is just click the link in the description below. That'll take you right to our sales team, and they'd be glad to help you out. And thanks everybody for watching.